What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Honey Lemon Soda, this time with episode 9. Decent episode last week with the whole beach episode. Wasn't any fans though, so anything which I did appreciate. We did have Serena getting denied by Miura, unfortunately for her. As well as a pretty interesting segment with Ishimori and the bullies, which I didn't fully agree with. But it looks like we've got a bit of a backstory here, which I always like. We did see her father for the first time last week. Yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. Well, I think that's the thing you can put on your CV, right? Might not get you test scores, but it's a good thing to again put on your CV for private college or something. So her dad might be a little bit too much in terms of protection. Understandable. Again, I think if I was a father, I'd probably be the same. I think you've got to be in our day and age, depending on where you live. Yeah, maybe not so. As we see in the show, there's a lot of bullying going on, but you'd hope to think a little bit less so in Japan. There's bullying and such going on everywhere and stuff like that, but yeah. So yeah, what I was getting out there is I think Japan is a little bit less harsh than the rest of the world, like from just a stranger perspective. Like, I feel like people always bring up some things, but I feel like you're a lot safer walking on just like a popular street in Japan than you would be in a major city, pretty much anywhere else in the world. Always got to be careful. That's why I don't really like. I live in the UK. I don't really like London very much. It's just not a nice place. From what I've seen, anyway. It's not like I've explored all of it, but yeah. Same with like Amsterdam and I assume plenty of other like major cities. So again, I share the dad's sentiment, but at some point you've got to let them just fly off by themselves a little bit. I think it's especially understandable considering she did get called out a stone and get bullied and such. You would be even more so very protective. I was thinking more so like a family, like when they say like I'm home to their family when they get home, like okay, welcome home and stuff like that. I thought it was more like a thing like that, so much a Jesus statue, Jesus. That was weird though. It was like everybody went silent, just waiting, just like staring at those two, just waiting for those two. Oh, okay, okay. I've been playing a lot of karaoke recently in Yakuza. Why are you there? All girls. I would wonder what that would be like, being like an all boys or an all girls school. I don't think it like you'd think it'd be quite a lot different, but I don't think it'd be too much different. I don't know. Again, I never experienced it, but so I can't really comment. But hmm. Very much opposition, aren't they? But I think they, funny enough, get along quite well actually. Kind of like that opposites attract kind of type of deal. Pretty weird that they didn't even say hi to each other. That's just rude. What do you mean? How does it not look that way? What the fuck? Jesus, this is a bit extreme. Just what our friends look like, isn't it? I don't like the look of them. They look like bad people. You're moving school. Well, the worst part of that was, like I just said, the fact that they didn't even. I mean, they acknowledged each other, I guess, but they didn't outwardly even acknowledge each other. They saw each other and they didn't even say hi or anything. Like that's not healthy, right? That's weird. And he's telling the whole class this. Sure, this is not something you outwardly say to all the students, right? Like sensitive information. Maybe they won't get it all. Yeah, maybe I was absolutely wrong there. He's right, bro. This is why I didn't want him to to outwardly say this to all the students. Because now, if she does end up coming back, people might dislike her. Might think she's like stuck up. Yamadane. It's a nuisance. Probably heard that from the actual bullies. So he didn't even know about that? No, well, again, I thought that was one of the things that would be understandable why he's so. I'm just getting proven wrong at every point here, aren't I? This guy's getting worse and worse. Like I said, I can understand if he knew about that and was so protective because of that. But it doesn't even. How do you not realize something like that's happened to your kids? I feel like parents, you see it a lot. They don't even need evidence of stuff like that. They can just like feel that vibe a lot of the time. Uh, Let's say that a bit louder. Again, like it's weird because again he's getting proven to be a worse and worse guy as it goes on, but I still don't think he's. I don't know. I think again, it's one of those things. It's got good intentions. Everybody's the hero of their own story and so on, but it's quite extreme. He did try. I was gonna say the phone. Yeah, the phone is getting taken. That's it. That always. Yeah, I think that's probably the norm nowadays. Oh dear. It's annoying, isn't it, that he's made it a one or the other type thing. Either you listen to me and you love your dad, or you do what you want to do and you hate me. Does it have to be like that? Not at all. Humans like to do that kind of stuff though to cement where they are. Actually, quite a common thing in relationships. Yeah, that is. You could spin that and that major positive, can't you? All of these people care about you this much. That is a nice way of looking at it, actually. I think she can. I think we've seen the signs of her fighting back already, haven't we? Of course. I think she can do this. I'm gonna start running like a titan. um, yeah, I knew that. Well, I thought they were gonna. I thought they were eventually gonna be by the bench where they were sitting, but you just knew that they were all gonna inexplicably be at the same place at the same time. So she's finally said it. You must think of yourself as a big failure, not even realizing that about your own daughter. I mean, kids are also quite good at hiding things. Like I said earlier, that there's usually like a vibe that sometimes they can just read, but also, like I said, like kids are quite good at hiding things and sneaking and lying. So this is where that scene was going. Okay. Yeah, a lot to process for him right now. No one needs to know that shit. If any girl ever tells me, if we go on a date and ever tells me any of that stuff, that is a ginormous red flag. It's fortunately never happened. And so it stays that way. But you know what? I can't remember why I am actually. I can't remember. Again, he looks like such a. He looks younger than all of these guys. It's crazy, isn't it? Like especially the outfit he's wearing right there. He looks like he's like 12 years old. If he was like a couple inches shorter, you'd be like, that kid's in primary school. I know that is the dad. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Probably just going to wrap it up quickly here, just because as you could probably tell by the amount of cuts in the video, I'm a little bit ill, so had to cut a few segments like at the end here. But yeah, decent episode. I think again we can understand where that scene, which I didn't like too much last week with Ishimori and the bullies. I kind of thought that was a little bit out of nowhere, a little bit strange. But that has come back around to playing a big part in this episode, so again makes more sense looking back now. Yeah, decent episode. Interesting look at the father. Again, you can understand where he's coming from. He's very extreme in his thoughts and very presumptuous, I think, is the main thing. I think you can always assume things from people's appearance and from what you see, even if it is just a short thing. But you should never be cemented in those views, I don't think. There's always like these prejudices and such that, again, oftentimes warranted, but like I said, you should never hold that as the rule, and that's never an absolute. People can betray those expectations and stuff very easily, so that was quite stupid of him, to be honest with you. Very rude as well, the fact that again he saw his daughter with these people and he didn't even interact with her in any way whatsoever. He didn't come across great this episode, did he? The father, although again I think you can understand why to a degree, but as I said during the episode, it's like I thought I could understand why more so again if he knew that his daughter was like getting bullied in primary school, but he wasn't even aware to that fact whatsoever till today. So yeah, like I said, I don't think the anime painted him in any great colours during this episode, but he's not like an awful guy or anything, is he? Apologised very swiftly at the end here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys thought about this one in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date with these weekly reactions. And I'll see you guys next week with episode 10.